Ugh. No, I thought I was rid of you. Stop. Stop. Leave me alone. Thank you for leaving me alone. I wake up the next morning with Natsuki near the doorway leading out of my room. So you're up now. Daniel, was there school yesterday? No, there wasn't. It was a holiday. It was Leif Erikson Day. Hinga-dinga-durgan. Yeah, about that. Ugh. How do you manage to do anything when you're like this? I'm going to school now. Get yourself together and come too if you want, but I won't wait up for you. Yes, dear. Natsuki walks out and slams the door, leaving me by myself. I look at my phone to check the time, and since nothing wants to go my way, I find out I'm almost late. I thought I'd learn to set my alarm clock correctly by now, but oh well. Why is this happy music even playing? It's like, this isn't happy anymore. This is just sad and sad. School was a thing, I guess, but it's not like I care about it too much. Once it was over, I finally wander over to the literature club and see everyone else look up at me. Hey. Daniel, were you and Natsuki... Were me and Natsuki what? Oh, that? We accidentally skipped school. What are you thinking, Sayori? I already told you it's not like that. We were having sex! Accidentally? Yeah, Natsuki was at my house. Natsuki quickly runs over to cover my mouth. Oh, I see. At your house, huh? That's... neat. Monica, I know you're holding back. We were busy, that's all. Oh. Yeah, there's a joke I can make there. Like, she was busy with me. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that. I bet you were busy, yeah. See, Sayori knows what I'm talking about. Everyone looks at us with a disappointed stare. I take Natsuki's hand off my mouth. It's not what it sounds like, I swear. Like, I am not having sexual relationships with that woman, Miss Natsuki. I never told anyone to lie, not a single time. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to playing this game. If you want to be in the club, then you need to actually attend, unless it's an emergency. That's all we're saying. Yuri, I'm sorry. No offense, Natsuki, but Yuri, please don't be mad at me. I love you. Okay, no. In this route, I'm supposed to love Natsuki. I mean, when you're skipping for that reason, it's just a tiny bit disrespectful. I already told you, we're not having anything. We'll make a note of it. I'll look into it. Okay, well, I'm not Christian Bale. Yeah. So, how about those poems, am I right? We never forgot to go to school since. Because I don't want to see Yuri be so angry at me. Because every time I see Yuri get mad at me, a part of me dies inside. Sepia tone. Oh goodness. Well, I guess we had to get to this eventually. Daddy? What's going on with Mommy? Daddy? She'll be okay. Oh, no. Oh no, please don't tell me. She has to be okay. I'm wrong about where this is going. At least today was a day off from school. I don't feel like showing my face to the literature club again after last time anyway. Natsuki and I make our own breakfast. As we're eating, still in separate rooms, she says something to me. Okay, I guess she's still kind of bunking with us. So, Daniel. Natsuki walks over and sits down a few chairs away from me, because apparently I have cooties. About your offer to read that French Parfait Girls volume. Savez-vous? Sure, I don't mind. Yeah, you don't really have a lot of other manga I like, so you know. Let me finish eating and I'll go get it. Once I was done with my food, I head to my room and grab the manga Natsuki is talking about. Then I head back and sit down on the living room couch. Natsuki follows, although she doesn't sit close to me until she actually has to see any of the panels. Are you ready? Sure. As I read to Natsuki in French, thoughts swirl through my head. Last time she didn't sit next to me because she didn't want anyone in the literature club to assume anything about us, until she scooted closer anyway. We both admitted our feelings for each other though, and nobody else is here this time. So what's with her hesitating? Does she not trust me anymore? No, I'm probably looking too deep into this. Once we're done reading, I go and put the manga away. As I come back from my room, Natsuki seems to be thinking about something. Everything alright? Yeah, I've just been thinking about things. What kind of things? You're not gonna tell me, are you? Well, you can stay here as long as you like, assuming I don't sell this house or anything. Well, I don't know, can you sell this house? In less than 7 days? Thanks, Daniel. Anytime. Again with this? Okay, you know what, sure, just do your thing. I'll wait. Okay, you're done. Come on, Daniel. No. 5 more minutes, Mom. I groggily open my eyes and see Natsuki looking at me. Huh? What's going on? What am I doing here? The alarm wasn't waking you up, so I had to. Anyway, your breakfast is about to go cold, so get up already. I have breakfast. Breakfast? Only because I can't stand you eating cereal every day. That's all I that's all I eat every day. Cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Sheesh, that's not a healthy way to live. Okay, if it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then yeah, that's not good. And don't make any assumptions. Nutrition's been an important topic for me lately, that's all. Are we gonna touch into that? Yeah, I guess if you know the original game, you know where I'm going with that. Come on, you already know I eat more than that, Natsuki. Still, I shouldn't exactly complain about this, so thank you. Nutrition's been an important topic for her, huh? Yes. As in the opposite of the opposite of malnourishment. I get up and head over to the dining room table and see a plate of scrambled eggs waiting for me. Okay, scrambled eggs are actually all I can make. Sorry about that. It's no problem. Natsuki goes over to the couch as usual so that she can eat the meal she made. I almost feel like I've been getting closer to her, little by little, even though we're sitting like a few rooms apart. Once we're done eating, I ask something that's been on my mind. Can I marry you? Okay, Okay, no. How long do you plan on staying here anyway? Like I said, you can stay as long as you want, but I don't think you want to stay here forever, right? Yeah, because don't you hate me or something? Natsuki looks off to the side. Hey, maybe I do. Well, not that it matters. Guess we're off to school, huh? Yep. And of course nothing of note happens in school. Case in point. School wasn't particularly special or anything like that. Neither was the time we spent at the literature club, where things were slowly getting closer to how they used to be. I don't think all this patience has been a complete waste, if nothing else. Things progressed like this for a while. Once it had been nearly a month since Natsuki started living here, she came up to me as I was waking up to talk about something. I just realized, does Natsuki only have, like, the uniform and her casual outfit? Like, just the two outfits? You know, you can sleep in your bed if you want, from now on if you want. Whoa, what? It's like, who are you and what have you done with Natsuki? Wait, do you mean what I think you mean? Does that mean you've finally forgiven me? No! Jeez, I'm not even surprised that's the first thing on your mind. The first thing your mind jumps to at this point. No, I'm not talking like that. Actually, I have something in mind. Follow me. I follow Natsuki into my room and look at my bed. Oh my god, what did you do to my bed? See? Okay, well that's not so bad. A barrier made of pillows covers the middle of the bed, separating the two sides. A bit convoluted, but I can see it working. So we each get our own side of the bed then. Yeah, it's a fairly big bed for one person, so I kind of felt bad about having to be on the couch, so... Thanks, Natsuki. It'll be nice to sleep in my own room again. Oh, and by the way, it'd be nice if we could go eat something different tonight, so maybe we can go out for pizza? I expect Natsuki to straight up reject me, but she gives me an answer I don't expect. Sure, I guess it could be fun. Have you forgiven me? Later that night, we went to a local pizza parlor and had a great time. It was called Pistol Pete's Pizza. Everybody loves it. While we were there, we discussed manga and other stupid stuff like we used to, ignoring the big guy in the rat costume walking around us. It feels good to be at this point once again, even though I already know it probably wouldn't last forever. Nothing does. Jeez, wait a... Well then again, considering what I'm playing, you're not halfway. You're half right. Still, I interacted with Natsuki more in general after that night. We'd read manga and... Oops. Let's see. Still, I interacted with Natsuki more in general after that night. We'd read manga, watch anime, play board games, and so on. Thank goodness for the history feature. Even though she trusted me more now, there was still a small piece of anxiety flowing through her. One day I'd ask why, but for now, I was going to keep living with Natsuki. A life of peace, even though I wasn't perfection. That's all I want, honestly. We both get up the next morning. I go to finish my homework at the last minute before heading off to school, while Natsuki makes us breakfast. Jeez, and you got mad at Sayori for waiting for the last minute with her poem. Unfortunately, the usual routine is broken up as I receive a message on my phone. Oh goodness, who has my phone number? It was a message I knew I was eventually going to receive, but one I didn't look forward to getting. I look at the sender, and it's who I expected to be the one to send it, that person being Sayori. Okay, well, that's slightly better than what I was thinking. Seriously though, what's up with you and Natsuki? Nothing, we're just living together. I respond with a text saying I talked to her about it later. I do have homework to finish after all, because I'm a lazy ass. But really, if it was also something that I think should be, but really, it was also something that I think should be said in person. And time skip. After Natsuki and I finish our meals like always, we head out for another dull, uneventful day of school where nobody learns anything and nothing matters. Once our classes are over, we head into the literature club together to see the place running like it usually does. I quietly speak to Natsuki. Yes, Natsuki. I was looking at Sayori when I said that. You're not Natsuki, I know that. 1 second, alright? I walk over to Sayori. Okay, Sayori, the cute grumpy girl is gone now. Now let me tell you everything that's going on. Yeah, so about Natsuki, we might want to find a quieter place for this. Oh, sure. Okay, let's step out into the hallway. Sayori and I walk into the hallway to discuss things. What's going on with Natsuki then? Oh goodness, another. Okay, well... Okay, yeah, I got plenty of slots. Okay, so I guess that's one more thing I have to return to. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just be honest with her. Because honesty is the best policy, right? And a wise man once said, you need to have honesty as your North Star. And that man's name was Popeye. So, you know how Natsuki had been acting strange a while back? Well, I try to continue, but this doesn't feel right. I'm not sure I want to get Sayori involved in something that's between Natsuki and I like this. Anyway. Yeah, well, whatever. What, so this choice didn't even matter? Maybe I can explain it to her at a later point, but I don't know the full details of this anyway. I don't fully know about this myself. I don't feel comfortable sharing the details either. So let's say she needed somewhere to stay and leave it at that. Huh. I wonder why. Well, I have a few theories why. Here's a hint. I think it has something to do with her dad. But I'm not saying that just because I've seen, like, I don't know how many mods of this game. There you have it. No sneaky business or anything like that. It's just me helping a friend. We're not getting on the groove train to do the bad thing. A friend? Hey, well, I don't even know anymore if we're friends or not. That's a whole different topic. Yeah, she's not officially my girlfriend, and I still don't know if she likes me or anything. Well, if you need any advice, I'm not that good at that kind of thing, but I can try to help. Thanks, Sayori. I can always rely on you. We walk back into the club room, and Natsuki comes up to us. No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Daniel? I motioned for Sayori to walk away. I'm back now, yeah. I hope you didn't do anything stupid. Nothing, I was just playing with my dolls in front of Sayori. It's true that she doesn't still trust me 100%, and with her insecurities, it wouldn't surprise me if she got the wrong idea about Sayori and I, even if that wouldn't make any sense in the first place. Well, I guess I've been there, especially my middle school years. You're the only one I care about like this right now, Natsuki. I promise. Well, I hope you don't treat everyone else like dirt, at least. How long have you been there? I turn around to see Monica listening in. You know what I meant, Monica? It's like, yeah. It's like, the other three girls I treat like queens. You, I'm still not sure about. But yeah, Natsuki, you're the most important person to me at the moment. Sorry, Monica, I didn't mean that. Sayori's nice, but she's only a friend when it comes down to it, you know? Well, in another universe, she could have been much more. Natsuki looks relieved. Thank you, Daniel. Man, this is complicated. That was already pretty obvious, but dang. No matter what, though, being patient and letting things happen as they do seems to work out. I think. Yeah, you think. Oh my goodness. More of this? And just what is this you're reading? It's Mongo! Sure. Mongo! Yeah, you know, like that dancer guy from SNL. Yeah, they're like comics, but cooler. Let me see this. So you're reading manga, Where did you even get this? From a friend? It doesn't matter, actually. Go do something else. But why? It makes me happy. No, it'll rot your brain. Like video games and TV. I want you to live a fulfilling, productive life. Manga won't get you there. It can't even be considered literature, honestly. Oh, triggered. Well, Natsuki in the future. It's like, well, that explains the whole manga is literature thing. At least in this universe. Daniel, there's something that's been on my mind. How is it that Natsuki is always awake before me anyway? She just has a really good sleeping pattern. And yours is just terrible. Probably just as bad as mine. I always imagined she'd be the type to sleep in. What is it, Natsuki? I feel kind of guilty about everything that's been going on. Not that I owe you an explanation, anyway. Natsuki pauses for a moment and looks into my eyes. What am I even saying? Of course I owe you an explanation. Well, I don't want to be that guy, but yeah, you kinda do. Okay, anyway. After you've let me stay here for this long, after I kept treating you like garbage, I wish I was stronger. Why can't I even do that? Tears begin to well up in Natsuki's eyes. Calm down, Natsuki. Why don't you start from the beginning? I can't. Not yet. Okay, what can you tell me then? The reason I've been so distant towards you and everyone else lately? Natsuki tries to speak the word, but the words won't come out from her mouth. Come out of her mouth. I'll be here, Natsuki. Take as long as you need. Daniel, what does trust mean to you? Well, okay, well, let's see what he says. Huh, that's sudden. Give me a moment. To me, trust means a lot of things. But if my only choice is to sum it up, then that's what I'll do. To me, Trust is the ultimate symbol of confidence. It's the basis of friendship, romance, and human interactions in general. Because without trust, I mean, we can't have any of this. Things would just fall apart. Everyone would just be off on their own, doing their own thing. It's a symbol of your faith in someone. The symbol meaning that you believe they'll never hurt you. Well, I say from experience that I kind of lost trust in somebody who hurt me. But that's for another video. I don't believe you can have a perfect trust in someone. No, not unless you're like so tightly close together. But trust doesn't have to be perfect either. It just needs to be good enough, and then you can be satisfied. Natsuki thinks over what I said. I probably messed up my explanation somewhere in there, but I think she got the point. Yeah, I mean, that's actually a pretty good way to say it. I was thinking of something like that too, but it's a bit different for me. I need that perfect trust. I don't think I'll ever show my true self unless I have perfect trust in that person. Yeah, in some cases, you might need to be completely honest with that person. That way you know you have that sort of mutual relationship with one another. I don't know, Natsuki. How do you get that perfect trust in the first place? Well, it's probably not very easy. What is perfect trust? I don't know, but I can't bring myself to agree with anything other than a perfect trust. Is there a reason why you think that? Maybe I'll tell you some other time. What you said about trust, I don't think it's totally wrong, though. I might have to rethink some of this after all. If I take the first step, it might be a little easier. Natsuki reaches for the pillows separating us and throws them off the bed. Tear down this wall! What are you doing? What's the big issue? It's not like we're doing anything dirty. Yeah, well, no, let's not go there. Unless that's what you're insisting. If that's the case, then you can go back to sleeping on the couch. I'm not that kind of guy. It's like, why does everyone think that way about me in this game? Honestly though, that barrier was getting annoying anyway. Like, you always snored louder you always snored into the pillows, which only made your snoring even louder. It sucked. There was a moment of silence as Natsuki reaches for what to say next. But yeah, you've been so nice to me. I might not trust you or anyone else completely, but I trust you enough. That's what you said was important, wasn't it? Trust being good enough. I wasn't really sure how to respond to this situation. Maybe so. One day, I might tell you the full story, but I hope this is enough for now. It is, Natsuki. Thank you. We spent the majority of that day lying in bed. We weren't actually doing anything, except thinking about everything leading up to this point.